Every hour, every day, I'm learning more. The more I learn, the less I know about before. Less I know, the more I wanna look around. Digging deep for clues on higher ground. So hi there, I'm Trupti again and welcome to another episode of Yes Yoga Earth Stories. And instead of looking for clues outside, let's look for clues inside our bodies. And we can do that by cleansing our system. And one of the techniques is Dhauti. Dhauti is one of the Shatkriya or Shatkarma techniques, the yogic cleansing, purification, or detoxification techniques as explained in Hatha Yoga, Pradipika, or Gheranda Samhita. Now, there are three types of dhautis. One is the Vaman Dhauti, which is pretty easy. Then there is the Danda Dhauti, and then there is the Vastra Dhauti. So, before doing any dhauti, a word of caution. Before doing any shatkriyas, please check with your physician, consult him or her, and find out if it's okay for you. And if they give you a green signal, then go on, do it with a very experienced yoga teacher. Now, Vaman Dhauti is the only one which I could almost say that if you have the confidence, it's something that you could pretty easily follow with it, like through internet instructions, like what I'm giving you. But the other Dhautis, it's a complete no go, only with a teacher, an experienced one. So, beginning with Vaman Dhauti. In Vaman Dhauti, what you do is you take lukewarm water. So lukewarm, which means it's a little bit warmer than your body temperature, and it has to be salty. And the saltiness of the water should be so it's as salty as your tear. So you add 1 teaspoon of salt to half a liter of water. So now in a pot, I'm going to take here. I generally use this glass thing here. So I fill it with lukewarm water. So it's around 2 liters of water that I'm going to drink with the amount of salt with the measurement I just told you, and I stir it and then I drink it pretty quickly with a glass like that in Malasana, so in the squatting position. So I squat like this. Let me go a bit further so that you can see the whole squatting position like this, and I drink up all the water pretty quickly and as quick as possible so that I don't take any air but just drink the water. And then I press my abdomen, so I press here below and then I let out, I puke out all the water out. Sometimes I don't feel that nausea and all, so I have to induce puking by using my index finger and index finger and my middle finger. So that's what everyone can do by sticking these two fingers in your mouth, which means that you have to have short nails and then you stick it in like that, and you tickle your uvula, which is like a little tongue here, right deep inside in your throat. And then you feel like vomiting, you get this vomiting sensation, and then you vomit out all the water. And with that, all the excess of mucus, phlegm, all the toxins will be released, and you'll feel much lighter. In Dandadhati, it's the same. You drink up so much water, the same amount depending on your body size, and instead of putting fingers in, you use a danda, which is a catheter. Now the catheter looks like this. One side is a little bit broader, one side is a little bit narrower. So the narrower side goes inside the mouth and you swallow, 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 swallow. So this comes with practice. You start with very little, go on, move on, move on, move on till the end. And you leave like around so much, which is around 4 inches outside the mouth. And then the water is like in Vaman where it just comes out of your mouth. Here it comes out in the form of a fountain through this tube, through the catheter. Now, Vastra In Vastra you use Vastra. Vastra in Sanskrit means cloth. So you use a muslin cloth. So this is a traditional muslin cloth, which is called malmal in India. The size of the cloth, it's around 2 inches broad, and the length is 7 to 7.6 meters long. So 25 feet long. You again do the same thing. This time you don't drink any water. This cloth is soaked in salty water, the same saltiness like your tear, and then you slowly the wet cloth you start to, like I just showed you, you insert it in your mouth and through the throat you try to swallow, swallow, swallow. And that's also a journey. It takes quite a long time to learn this technique, and as I said, with under the guidance of an experienced teacher, you put it all the way through your stomach, all the way really down towards the intestine, and only so much part of the cloth, just like the danda, so around 5 inches, hangs out. You do the nali kriya, that is churning of the internal stomach muscles, and then you take the cloth out. So the first time when you take the cloth out, my senior yoga friends who did the long diploma at Kaivalita said that it was quite green in color, and then it moved on to becoming yellow in color, and then cream, which means you have detoxified to quite a big extent. Of course, it depends if you're ever going to get green. So if you have a very healthy lifestyle, probably it might start with yellow. Um, so yes, that's Vastra Dhauti. Now you might think, what about a catheter? I mean, this is all yoga, Hatha yoga. In olden times, did they ever have such things? No, they did not. So what did they use? So the seers or the rishis used either a banana stem, a turmeric stem, or a lotus stem, which is easily available in the nature, and did the same thing using this stem. Now, the other thing is, where did they get the idea from? So the yogis, the hatha yogis, the seers, the rishis, they lived in mostly in the woods, in very close harmony with the nature. So they got this idea from the elephants, it seems. So the elephants have the tendency, they love water, they go in the water, they bathe in the water, but they also do this as a cleansing technique. They drink a lot of water and with their trunk, and then with the trunk again they throw out all the water. So you vomit, you puke out all the water, so regurgitate. So this action of regurgitation was what is also called kunjala in Sanskrit, which is what the elephants do, and that's why Vaman Dhauti is also called kunjala. So that's the way we got this technique. So I explained you the technique, I told you the word of caution, now the benefits. Why should we do healthy at all? What makes it, I mean, how will it help us? So as the word suggests, it's a detoxification process. So you get rid of all your ama in Sanskrit means toxins. So you get rid of all the toxins in your body. So you clean, you detoxify the digestive tract and the respiratory tract. So you'll help clear out all the phlegm, the excess of mucus out of your body, the indigestible things, when especially with Vastra and Danda Dhauti, all the things really deep inside, all the indigestion things, which doesn't go away through the anus, which can also come out through those. So your stomach lining gets clean, everything comes out through all these three Dhauti processes that I just explained. It's also very good for respiratory issues, so respiratory disorders, because it you get rid of your excess mucus and phlegm. So it's good to cure sinusitis, tonsillitis, bronchitis. It's also good for to help cure, I mean, to alleviate your hay fever problems, asthma problems, and allergies. It also reduces, or you can get rid of your bad breath in case you have one, and halitosis, as they call it. It is also good, again, I mean, to alleviate or cure obesity. So Vaman Dhauti especially is really, really good for obesity, weight reduction, diabetes, constipation, bloating, indigestion, flatulence, all kinds of such problems. It's great for skin. It'll improve your breath quality. So it's really a very good strength building, immunity boosting technique, very good as a preparation for pranayam, also a preparation for your asana practice. It'll make it deeper. You'll see the difference in the quality, the change when you start doing these hatha yogic shatkriya techniques. So I'm just looking at if I've missed something. Yes, it will also help alleviate your I mean, it help alleviates depression and tension. So it also, what I have also felt is it really releases your tension in your head. So it helps improve, get rid of headaches, and makes you feel lighter all over the body. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, it also alleviates anxiety and depression, as I said, and stress. And because you feel lighter, you're just more ready for new things, and everything comes back in tune. So tune yourself, do these things, help your body boost more immunity, and enjoy all these practices with an experienced teacher. And if you're here somewhere in Frankfurt, you can come to me and I can teach you some of these techniques. So Enjoy your practice, stay healthy, stay happy, and if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe my channel, and if you like these, please like and share it with your friends. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye and see you soon.